Right. All right. So financial. Oh, we owe taxes this year, so we actually turned a profit for once. What a great way to start a video, guys. Paying taxes. That's good. Okay, number 5. We're climbing up this ladder a little bit. Look at these guys, man. 26 million. Someday. Someday. Okay, do we get a top 10 on anything? No. No. It's alright, don't worry. We're gonna get there. Paul Long has been established in romance. Good. That's good. Studio policy. It's time. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Here you can select a studio policy. Okay, last time we went as Trash King, and while that sounded fun in theory, it proved to be a lot harder than I actually thought, and less enjoyable, right? Because you just are really contingent on, the things that you get. Behemoth is a good option, if you're trying to go after the Gernstein brothers and be, number one, biggest box offered movies, Marvel Studios, something like that. What we're gonna go this time is we're gonna go with boutique. Okay, so uncover the true essence of cinema, experiment with form and content, resonate with sophisticated audiences, and try not to scare off everyone else. Perfect. Your actors will establish themselves in any role they play if the film wins a Pollux. You will see the development ceiling of all actors, directors, producers, cinematographers, and screenwriters, and attendance for films with an artistic rating above 9 will fall 25% more slowly. But we also get the film school, advance the development of actors, directors, producers, cinematographers, and screenwriters. This is great. So yeah, we're going in as the boutique. Very good. Release a film starring 5 actors with an artistic status. Actors and directors with artistic status will be more willing to work with you. Perfect. Sweep the Pollux Awards. We can try. Receive a Pollux for Best Film 3 years in a row. Okay. So we're going to kind of move away from the popcorn score, and we're going to move into the we're going to move into more artistic films, right? So this is kind of directly opposite of what we were doing in the first season, the unfinished season, right? Where we were just trying to get the most money. Okay? So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to have artistic films, which means we can incorporate things like the more risque story elements, and also too, we're going to be able to take our actors, anyone who's involved, like these guys, like see how they're capped, right? So we know they're capped. We can train them to make them better. Okay, so like Anthony, for example, he's going to go up to like a 9. He's going to be awesome. So we know this, right? He's going to achieve a professionalism of a 9. Okay, so we're going to keep him for a while. All right. In the City with the Sinners, corrupt official. I like it. Go in there. Okay, at the very top. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put this here, and we should buy more theaters because we have some money in the bank. Not a lot of money, but that's okay. And apply. And start here and go here. Advertising. We definitely want this one. This is going to be good for the boutique. We'll grab these ones, right? I love the idea that we're releasing a film about corrupt officials, and we're going to plaster LA with a bunch of billboards about corrupt officials. To the very top, let's get that up and running. It's a C+. Bone Grinder really likes it. While the Hollywood snot-nosed are afraid to tell the truth. Yes, Bone Grinder, thank you. Okay, good. All right. Let's see if that makes some money there. And then the Amber Tier here. Okay, that's good. I mean, that's not going to get us to the very top. We need to get better at our stories. We need to get better at the concepts and stuff like that we're pumping out. as part of our studio bonus. Okay. Now, it's time to choose which films will be nominated for the Pollux Awards this year. Any film released during the previous calendar year is eligible for a golden statue. I mean, this has a 5/5. We could do Raiders, right? What if we threw in some additional promotion in there? That's a little bit of money. That's a little bit of influence. Yeah, that's not bad. Best film. Best cinematography. I don't know. Let's just throw Raiders in. Best actor. Let's just see if we can throw Raiders in for all of it, right? Here, You Left Me. That's a good one. Best director. You know, Raiders. Best screenplay. Raiders. And apply. And let's just see what happens. Maybe we win it, maybe we don't. You know, that's okay. That's okay. In Birmingham, Alabama, 4 were killed in a race riot. The media cites the release of the comedy Anthony and Dushana. God. I would not. I'm not interested in living in the 1930s. Like, just the way that... And we still do today, but we're not going to make this about that. Right. What was I going to do here? I was going to go to theater management... cinemas, theater management. Let's buy maybe another 5. I mean, yeah, well, we can buy another 5. Right, that could help. Good. Now, I don't know if the other studios are renting them, but Flat Bottom is here. All right, so it's in the 6s out of 8. We threw some star power at this, so I definitely want security on this because who wrote this film? Like, all right, here we go. Experts have nominated a number of contenders for the Pollux Award in each category. Gernstein, Evergreen, Gernstein, Evergreen, Gernstein, Evergreen, Supreme. Best director is all Gernstein. Best screenplay is all Bernstein. We're just getting into our boutique roots, right? Like, that's going to be us getting into our boutique roots. Oops. You didn't keep your word. I'm not surprised. I've never expected much from you. Dude, I'm sorry, man. Like, sheesh. You know, what do you want from me here, dude? You know, it's still a 4. It's still a 4/5. Why don't we drop this down to like 3,000, 2,500, 2,000. Sure. Woodrow's back from vacation. That's good. My contract is up. You're the head of production office. Yeah, dude. It's $600. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. All right, let's see Gerdenstein brothers sweep this. We're going to golf clap politely. Okay, Harlan. We've chosen quite a moment to begin, haven't we? The people are angry, they're desperate. Some are so outraged they're smashing up at movie theaters, and others don't even know how to feed their families tomorrow. To ease these social tensions a little, we decided to gather all the millionaires in one room so they can hand out golden statues to each other. It's fun. Bobby Martin, good job, man. You work for me, though. Or maybe I had an option to hire you. I don't know if I did. And the winner is Gene Thompson. Okay, very nice. Wow. I'm releasing a film called The Amber Tear. But Paul Long does work for me. So that's good. We have a Pollux winner in our stables. Even if he got it at another studio, he's still an award winner. Peter Ryan. Dude, their happiness drops so much if they're nominated and they don't win. Let me guess. Lee Phillips? Gernstein brothers, man. They control this town. They control the whole town. Right? Okay. So ours is the Amber Tear. Theirs is the Amber Tear. It's all about context. It's all about context. 1933. Nice. Congratulations to all the winners out there. I'm sure you deserved it. That's fine. Yeah, let's pay our taxes. I don't want the IRS coming towards us. A day before inauguration, Franklin Delano Roosevelt promised a series of reforms that would restore the bank, stabilize prices, and reduce unemployment. The president-elect assured everyone that America would see a positive change within his first 100 days. This media called Roosevelt's policies the New Deal. Yep. Which was, the New Deal was really good, obviously, for our country. And then it got us out of the Great Depression, got us into, obviously World War II is coming right around the corner. So FDR was a good guy. The greatest vice of modern cinema is its service to the whims of authorities. Those worthless artists would get into bed with Satan himself for a handful of silver, but there's an exception to every rule. There are still rebels and daredevils out there ready to put the country's corrupt elite to the branding iron. I know. That's why, I wanted to do it, but, whatever. I didn't do it in time. It happens. Okay, Sicilian Tiger. Ooh, geez. Speaking of not doing things in times, I definitely don't. Week 8, 46%. I'll just make some money on that. All right, hold on. Hold up. Okay, Sicilian Tiger. This has to happen. Cinematographer. I would really like Herbert. Can I push this for another 40 days? Or do we just go for this guy? So we could go for Pedro. And once I have my film studio, I could make him better. Okay, it's not a bad idea. Pedro, you're in. Soundstage. B1. City streets. City interiors. Movie theater. Station. Hotel. Hospital. The Hespero Extra. Sound technology. Dominus. Obviously, we're doing this for the mob, and they already paid us $1 million to do it. So, we're going to pump some money into this. Producer. See, Timothy would be really good on this. So maybe I should just wait. Shoot. All right, let's just... Maybe we can wait. We still have a year. Just keep it. We gotta keep an eye on this timer. Okay. Hespro has been improved. I like that. So it's a little cheaper. We could also develop our own. But this is only 35 millimeter. We only have the option for 35 millimeter. Which I guess this is what all of the technologies are. But I think we can wait on that. Why don't we just upgrade this to like max? Yeah, that's pretty good. And then any technologies to buy? No. Okay. All right. In the City with the Sinners. Silvano is a 5. Yep, we're going to keep you. Cinematographers I might start keeping for years. Because we could try to get them in multiple movies. Okay. Cecil, don't worry, man. I'm going to send you to film school. I'm going to help you out. It's going to be okay. Limit Best Picture nominations. A studio that wins the Best Picture cannot apply for nomination in this category the following year. Oh, interesting. I don't like that. Never-ending adventures. If you possess an inquisitive mind and burning heart, our magazine will turn even the youngest of you into true treasure hunters, monster slayers, and conquerors of the stars, and we're not afraid of any dangers along the way. Cool. Yeah, it's great. Okay, film school. Let's go here. Now, let's do... What is a master class? An intensive training program under the guidance of leading teachers, theorists, and working professionals. Raise skill level by 1. And it's going to take 6 months and $100,000. Okay. So... Okay. Let's go with our cinematographers. Anthony, can I put you in here? Wait. Hold on. I thought we were able to raise this. That was kind of the point. Interesting. I mean, interesting. Like, I thought we were going to be able to, like, get past their max. Don't I have... I thought I still had Wendy. Don't I have Wendy as an actress? I mean, Jane's pretty good. What about our directors? I don't really have any directors. What does that mean? Okay, hold on a second. What is experimental training? I mean, let's just try and see what this does, right? We could raise this by 2 and make her into a 6. It's a flip of a coin. So let's just see what this does. What is this? No. I don't want to demolish it. No. All right. Interesting. In the City with the Sinner is making some money, not making a ton of money. Jokes at the table. What is this? Oh, this was an XP piece for Vincent. Tropical Island, Detective, Evil Witch. Yeah, we don't need that. Thank you, though, Vincent. Thank you. Hello, Ryan. Let's treat each other like colleagues after all. We both entertain people, you with your movies and me with beer and whiskey. So, colleague, I come to you in need of help. I want to open a bar called Hollywood. To attract the public, I came up with an idea, beer contest. Whoever drinks the most wins. The idea would be total bullshit if it weren't for the prize. Since the bar is called Hollywood, we'll reward the winner with their very own genuine Pollux. I know it sounds crazy, but I can't back out now. It's already been announced on the radio. So how about asking someone to give up their ticket for a colleague, then probably just have it gathering dust on a shelf somewhere, and I need it for business. I can find someone who would gladly give up their Pollux. A month? I mean, I would probably need a year for something like that. I don't even know. I didn't win any Polluxes. 100%. That's great. Yeah, if we got nothing else going on, keep it. Do it. Okay, early repayment is good. I think having a $2 million loan sounds pretty decent. Producer's office, finally, dude. 2 producers per project. That's excellent. Okay. You'll have an advantage in negotiations with actors and directors. It's all studio producers are level 6 or higher. Assign more than 1 producer per project. Isn't that what we just got? 2 projects per producer. Assign 2 producers per project. Interesting. Why would we do that? During negotiations, you'll be able to cover up to 50% of the request using gift services and special bonuses. 2 producers per project. Why would that help? That's going to take 10 years, so let's go with this one. Okay. See, now we're getting higher artistic scores. Okay, that's good. Cinematographer for this one. Anthony. Soundstage is going to be B2. Town streets, let's do this here. Town interiors, we'll do it here. Town square, we'll do it here. Store here. Market here. Diner. Motel. Filming technology is going to be the Hespro, which should be now a little bit cheaper. I don't really see how, but okay. $500,000. This is a bold movie. Okay, I want Timothy Beck for the Sicilian Tiger, right? And I want Rodney for that as well. So Woodrow, Hopeless Romantic is going to be honestly, Winnie could be pretty good. No. Hold on. Let's try to get a young actress. So let's do Lily and then Winnie. Because she's, a little bit older. Hollywood terms, anyways. Let's see if we can boost up that artistic score. Now, The Sicilian Tiger. Producer, Timothy. Director, Rodney. Hopeless Romantic. Should have done this for Boone. Oops. Oh, wow. He's 41. He's 40. He's a superstar. True artist. I mean, he's expensive, guys. He is expensive. But, like, we could start making some serious money on him. He's an artist, and like, let's have an artist work with, you know, he's a 9, dude. That's awesome. You can shoot an actor in an established role or genre as many times as roles you like. Viewers will always be happy to see a familiar face. Sure. The parental figure, though, is going to be a bit of an issue. I can't poach you yet, can I? Labidius. I need like an older guy to be a parental figure here, but I don't want to spend a ton of money on someone who's like super old. I mean, that sounds terrible, but like, I want someone who's going to be able to like be with the studio for a while. I mean, dude, this is going to be a crazy expensive movie. This is what happens when you get in bed with the mob, right? So he's 40 and he's 37. So then, you know, what if we did this? Okay. Hopeless romantic, Terry Rogers. Parental figure, Lonnie Yoder. Right? This is like Marlon Brando. Okay? Now, May would have been awesome, but we're going all in for this movie. Yeah. I mean, let's have a stable of just like super duper actors and actresses. Like, we have some money right now, so we might as well spend it. We can build up our studio for success. That's huge. Now, our criminal mastermind, these guys are all 9s, so we can't have someone who's a dud here. So, I guess we're in for a penny, in for a pound, right? I mean, an 8 for 361. Commanding presence, an A-list actor respected throughout Hollywood who's already proven the range of his talent. He's been in a criminal gang and he's been a bandit. Dick Dennis. Let's see if you can be a criminal mastermind there, Dick. All right. Go. I don't even want to look at the price tag. Just do it. Anne Rose. Patsy Fox has been doing a lot of interviews lately. However, she's been going way off script. For example, in a recent conversation with Exquisite Cinematique, she said, "We treat our extras like farm cattle. Maybe we can make it so that she stops giving interviews." You know what, dude? We have enough of this, so we'll just make it so that they don't pick up her stories. They don't find her that interesting anymore. Finally, analytics and statistics. Okay, good. Audience analytics. When planning its advertising campaign, you can gather more detailed information about a film's target audience. Yes. Good. Now, we got to build this. Analytics and statistics. Right here. Right here is pretty good. I like it. Um, Buildings are more expensive these days. Sheesh. I know it's the Great Depression, but come on. Increase the minimum wage of ordinary employees. The minimum wage for ordinary employees will increase by 75%. All right, well, we haven't voted on anything like that yet. Services. We can host special events. That's cool. A banquet? Host banquets on the studio grounds for businessmen, politicians, artists, and the most important guests. Banquets bring in influence points. Use the studio ground to host employee parties. Oh. Oh. That could be cool. Let's try that. Maybe that'll help out with like people's... Oh, what is this? Special events. Sure. Oh, oh, whoa! Game kind of got a little bit choppy there. Yeah, buy our services. That's cool. I mean, if we're gonna hold special events there, we don't want it to be trashed, so just spend the money. Okay. Terry Rogers mixed up his lovers in one of his letters, accidentally called his fluffy squirrel his honeybee. The fluffy squirrel got so angry she took a stack of the actor's letters to the LA Tribune. Great. A new deal programs bear fruit. Investors are turning their attention to promising real estate, which has rented out for next to nothing during the Great Depression or even left idle. Meanwhile, prices for buying and renting houses, retail spaces, and offices have skyrocketed. This trend has even touched our beloved movie theaters. Our businesses are depending on people having more money, and soon, as prices are skyrocketing. In economics, one thing always leads to another, wrote USA Post economics expert Sergey Chaleo. Or Chale. I mean, In the City with the Sinners is still doing really good. You know, at 40% of our huge, that's fine, dude. So let's do this. Let's drop this down to like 2,000. We can kind of like taper things off here. 1,500, 1,000. But why? I don't have any other movies. So if the seats are empty, then the seats are empty. Like, who cares? Protagonist's redemption. The protagonist pays for his mistakes and rids himself of burdens. Good. Anyone not working on anything? I have a lot of you guys not working on things at the moment. Adventure, Tropical Island, Clumsy Oath. Felix, maybe you can do this. Romance, Wild West Detective, Drama, Tropical Island, Cowboy, Adventure, Modern American City, Cowboy. I mean, maybe. All right. So really anything that is under, like anything that's, we're going to clean this out a little bit here. Anything that's under like a 4, I kind of want to get rid of. Artistically speaking, anyways. Dirty Henry is really good. Let's get that going. Cinematographer. All right. Well, Herbert's going to be done soon. Just hang on there. Okay. Ryan. Let's do another mayor's party to get some of that influence points. Okay. Oh, what do we got going on here? The Woman I Was. This is like this. Well, I thought it was going to be more artistic. Dude, I'm just so good at making stories that people want to watch. The Sicilian Tiger. Drops down. I mean, I don't really know how you can say it dropped down, dude. Like, we threw in so much money into this. And fun. Yeah, I mean, we got it. We took the loan, so we got to do it. All right, flat bottom. Look at that. That's what I like to see. Happiness of crew helped. Yeah, good. All right. Editor, Emma. Composer, Luis. Here. 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 Go. Okay. Anthony Campbell is a 5. We want to be in that, like, higher range now if possible. But I mean, we know we can make him better somehow. I thought that was the purpose of, like, why we got the film studio to begin, or the film school to begin with, right? Edna is a 5. They're also cheap. All right. Bernice is a 4. Jeez. I mean, realistically, the way to save, I mean, straight up, the way to make money in this game is just have, female cast, female staff. Like, it sucks to say it, but it is what it is. I mean, we could gamify that out a little bit, right? Jesse. 1% is pretty good. Thank you. Nice. Everyone got some experience there. Happiness of the crew. Start post. Okay. There we go. All right. End the distribution of In the City with the Sinners. That made us 1.5 million. It did reach the top spot. Box office. Look at that, man. That's awesome. My contract has expired. He's a 4.0 producer who is capped. No, because I can have producers work on 2 projects now. So it's fine. Thousands marched against the current mayor down Grand Avenue in Los Angeles. The protesters called chiefly for a fight against crime, and many at the rally carried signs with insult aimed at Fred Carpenter. According to the latest polls, 65% of voters remain committed to the current mayor of Los Angeles, Fred, while 20% are supporting his rival, Richard. Okay. Now, what was I doing here? Cinematographer. There we go. Soundstage. And here. City streets. I mean, we have good sound stages. I just like filming on location because it's a little bit more realistic. Like, you get, that realism of, like, the film industry. Not that everywhere's filmed on location. I mean, that's why things are in, like, Vancouver. Now, okay. We don't have money. But these guys can work on multiple projects at once now, right? So, like, Henry Bush, you can work at multiple projects at once. So even for the investment, like, this just makes a lot of sense because I can... There we go. Like, this makes sense, right? Because I can get this guy on multiple different projects now. So, yeah, go there. Director, Paul Long. Very good. He's a Pollux winner, right? Detective is going to be Lonnie. The Worried Wife is going to be May. Criminal 1 is going to be Walter. Criminal 2 is going to be Bobby. Criminal 3 is going to be Raymond, right? Yeah, I mean, that's great. Start project. Okay, we have no movies out at the moment, which means that we're just bleeding money. I did have to repay a loan. Peter, let me guess, you want to play the flute in one of the movies? Sure. We'll release a quality film with an artistic appeal of 5 or higher, which is what we're trying to do. Within 2 years, we'll release a film with your music. Sure. I got you. Don't worry. We'll get you in there, buddy. We're gonna get you in there. Yeah, so this is like the gap where we're like 1 in 5 chance, Craig. Can you please do that? I guess we could look for scripts. Like The Torn Carpet has an 8 artistic appeal. I don't have enough money for it right now. Detective, romance, thriller, modern American city, cowboy, corrupt official, sidekick, nudity, search for a killer, prison break, runaway, slapstick mayhem, and protagonist rescues hostage. You're giving this an 8 on artistic? Huh. Why? Interesting. So we could do another drama. So it's kind of a drama thriller. Here, we can do a drama thriller with a little bit of action. Yeah, let's do that. Modern American city. Protagonist. Oh, dang it. It's kind of a detective. Antagonist is a... Could I just get a killer? Not a serial killer. We could make it into a serial killer. That's fine. We have a worried wife. What about love interest? Themes and events. Okay. Let's do vivid violence. Wait. Okay. I'm starting to see it. Okay. Um, do you guys know you know, right? So let's throw some nudity in there. Why not? I love it. Oh, yeah. Love triangle, nudity, detective. Can I get another theme and event? Do I have enough for another theme and event here? The search for a killer. Wait. Yeah. Here, we'll take out the nudity. We'll put in search for a killer. And then the protagonist dies heroically. Okay, hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Could we do a mentor here? A female detective. Okay, she's hunting for a killer. Um, there's a bit of a love triangle because she's sleeping with the killer, right? There's violence, and then she ends up, dying, just like in the show. But it's like Dexter, but from Deb's perspective. I love it. Bernard, this has got you written all over it. I probably should put Walter. He's been a little bit better with the thriller, but it is what it is. Uh, the Amber Tear. So in high school, there was a band that was at my high school called There's Always Tomorrow, and that's what I thought of when I saw Tat. The composer has some unusual ideas for the score. Instead of a violin, he wants to record crowing roosters, and in place of drums, he's asked for human skulls and bones. This will raise our artistic appeal, sure. Great, that'd be perfect for the film, man. Yeah. I don't know, find some. I'm not going to ask where you got the skulls and bones, but, sure. Oh, golly. We're now in the red yet again. And I can't take a loan for another year. Oh, man, the struggle is real. I don't have anything in production even. Like, dang. We've kind of slacked off a little bit here, guys. Well. Oh, and I like this too. Yeah, I mean, we need a movie as legitimately as soon as possible. So let's do another. Let's do 3,000, 2,500. Oops. Um, 2,000 and none. 1,000. Oh my god, we're just bleeding, bleeding, bleeding cash. I don't even know how I'm going to advertise this. Sorry for the unsolicited advice, but I'd like to remind you more advertising is always better. You want to attract viewers who really like the film, then the Kingdom Hearts score, the higher the theater occupancy will fall more slowly. Thoughtless advertising will draw everyone to the premiere, but then word of mouth will be decidedly against us. Fortunately, the analytics department can evaluate the potential audience of a film. All that remains is to match the demographic with the advertising campaigns and determine which contractor will best hit its target. Okay, the audience will most enjoy this are women. The audience that will least likely enjoy this are girls. I mean, this is a place where people can speak about embarrassment about women's problems. I would love to have this, but I can't. National network of radio stations boosts all over, winning presenters from across America. Middle age and elder people listen avidly. Intelligent young people. Newspapers. I mean, it is what it is, dudes. $500,000 down, guys. Oh man, we're in a lot of trouble here. We are in just like a not a great spot. We need help. We need help. Oh, where's Alberto? Where's Alberto? I released the Sicilian Tiger. Wait a second. Dude. We're approaching the 5-year anniversary of the death of Joe Duvall, the star of our first film, Limp Luke. Joe's fans want to erect a major monument in his honor and even found some wealthy sponsors. The only question is where to build the monument. The fans have their eyes on a place in Parsons, Kansas, not from the house where Joe was born and raised, but the local authorities are refusing to give their permission. Maybe we should buy the monument and erect it on the studio grounds. The fans would really like the idea. After all, without Joe's farewell film, there would be no AB24 studios. I mean, sure, here. Okay. We'll do that in a second. Dude, no. We're going to do that in a second, I said. Wait. Oh, man. I think I messed it up, guys. Okay. Well, I mean, fine. Fine. Joe can have a studio here. Okay. Dude, I did this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is... Did we not? Oh, okay. It's still being shot. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my mind. The fact that we're not making any money, this is bad. This is bad. This is good. But this is bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, guys. Well, we're going to have to see if we get out of this. So I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. We're going to leave it here. We're negative $710,000. Hopefully we can dig our way out of this hole. I don't know. I've never ran this far in the red for this long before. So we'll see what happens next. Hope you will join me for that. I will see you guys later. Bye for now.